What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode number 45 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on YouTube. Coming in this episode, take a look at players who need to be re-signed, who want to get extended, stuff like that. We'll start off with Landon Dickerson, offering him a 7-year deal for $9 million a year, $7.5 million signing bonus. Dickerson, a steal in the second round right there, for Philadelphia. 31 other teams, dropped the ball on him, especially, missing out on an all-pro offensive guard, a position that a lot of teams could probably use in their daily roster building. I know the Steelers could definitely use an all-pro offensive guard like Dickerson. But coming here, we're going to be game planning for them. Looks like they moved on from Kenny Pickett already. Max Johnson is their QB. Defensively, let's see, they not great against stopping the pass. So let's use them and their high-end talent. Let's just throw the ball short. Let's play into Anthony Richardson's strategy and his game plan and his skill set. And let's throw it short. Take a look at players who are going to get the some extra XP this week, as we hope to have no one get hurt. Having players get hurt, that's probably the biggest thing, I don't know. It's one of the biggest drawbacks in this game. It's like, hey, it's like week to week, it's more realistic. But when you roll up here and you have, your starting safety, your both starting tackles, right there we have our starting center. Patterson, he's out with a hip pointer, so we're going to have a backup come in to fill in for the center spot. But I mean, like, hey, you put in a center right there. He's playing between all-pro, left guard in, Landon Dickerson. Superstar left guard Landon Dickerson. He's playing in between right guard Cam Jurgens. So, I mean, it's not a bad team, even if you're going to be missing a 92 overall offensive lineman, right? Speaking of Richardson, he gets a +1 right there. There we go. He's 70 overall improviser. I think we give him the 90 overall. He has escape artist, which allows him to scramble better, which you definitely need with a quarterback like Anthony Richardson, who is a mobile quarterback. But take a look here. Miles Jack last week, 8 tackles on the game. 8 tackle performance, alright, that's fine, I guess. I'm pretty sure Ronnie Harrison Jr. had 8 tackles in his own right last week too, but weird flex, I guess. But take a look at Philadelphia getting ready to take on in-state rival Pittsburgh Steelers and their young quarterback Max Johnson. So out coming are the Steelers, and out coming are Philadelphia, led by their starting quarterback Anthony Richardson, here in his second season in the big leagues. There you go. There's the 2 teams right there, number 3 versus number 16 for the Steelers. You like to see that. He is getting ready. He's got that really weird old man head sculpt on. So Max Johnson, looking real old for his age, but he's probably like 23 years old, 22 years old. He's looking like he's Peyton Manning in his final season with Denver. Real old looking, real wrinkly. Not a great time, honestly, for anyone in this league. But coming into this week, we are 4-0. We're going to keep that train rolling and looking to hopefully add another win here. We are at home, which always does help Philadelphia. Definitely one of the hardest places to play in in any sport. Max Johnson, 1,000 yards on the season, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So we're looking to add to his interception total while not allowing him to add any to his passing touchdown total. 3rd and 6 on the opening drive right there. They've moved 4 yards since opening kickoff. That's going to be a pocket collapsing, chasing down was Hassan Reddick, getting pressure in there. Throwing it away, and out comes Philadelphia's offense after that punt from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Richardson, 759 yards, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions on the season for him so far. So Richardson having himself a pretty good season, pretty clean, pretty conservative passing season for the Eagles starting QB. 2nd and 1, play action. Here we go. Underneath that over top route gets open. It's Devontae. Underneath route to Goddard was there, but Richardson, he's going deep. He's airing that one out to Devontae Smith. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. Richardson throwing tight window and picked off. That's pass should have been caught right there by C.D. Lamb. And it just bounces off his hands, and Minkah Fitzpatrick ends up going away with it. First interception on the season for Anthony Richardson. Now first and 10, play action. Not even really getting any real pressure on Max Johnson right there. That's his first pass completion of the game. 14-yard reception. Now here we go again. Clean pocket and just a broken tackle slid right off of him. Johnson, he started off slow, but he's now completed 4 passes on this drive alone. 3rd and 6 now. Come on, hold him to a field goal. Throw on the run, spin move doesn't work this time. So it's a field goal, and now after that field goal, we'll be handing off to Bijan Robinson, who runs through one safety and needs another safety in the corner to help take him down. He's down at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles QB, throwing it. That pass gets broken up. Field goal kick is up, and field goal kick is good for Anthony Richardson, or for Jake Elliott. Getting Eagles tied up here at 3 apiece. Play action gets snuffed out by the defensive tackle Brian Breezy for the sack. 2nd and 18 now, and another sack right there. 3 Eagles get in on that one. Reddick, Sweat, and Breezy pushing back. He's down 29 yards. Here we go. 3rd and 6. 3rd from the 6th. Incomplete, forces the punt. 2nd and 10 now for the Philadelphia Eagles offense. They're going deep on that slant route. C.D. Lamb hauls it in after a not catch the last time he was targeted. 2nd and 10 now. Richardson, clean pocket, throwing and catching is Devontae Smith. Fletcher Cox getting the team pumped up. I guess getting the fans pumped up from the sideline. And there you go, ending up with Dallas Goedert underneath the route, and Goedert makes a touchdown reception. Here we go, Philadelphia gets the ball back, and it's going to be a 1st and 10, and that's going to be a sack right there. Loss of 11 from Fenton. Now 3rd and 11 from the 17-yard line. Richardson throwing over top and caught by Devontae. 2nd and 10 now here. Clean pocket, going it deep, and that's picked off again. That Minkah Fitzpatrick for the 2nd time. 2nd interception on the game for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Down at the 30. So the most best yardage that Steelers have come off of this interception. Throwing a deep flag on the play, of course, on 3rd and 9, and you already know it's going to be a garbage roughing the passer call. Garbage roughing the passer call right there on 3rd and 9. It's a 15-yard penalty, 1st down. 3rd and 4 from the 9 now. Come on, let's get him off the field. No touchdown here. Home to a field goal. Sack from behind for Hassan Reddick. It's a sack and a half on the game. So here we go. It's a 10-6 game. Philadelphia going to get some points up on the board before halftime comes. Devontae Smith, he gets down to Pittsburgh's 40-yard line here. You got 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Past the 2-minute warning now. It's a sack, a big loss of yards right there. It's a 3rd and 20 now. So 3rd and 20. Richardson throwing it up the middle. A.J. Brown coming up short. He's 5 yards short of the 1st down. From the 35, that kick is up, and that kick will be good for Jake Elliott, making it a 1-touchdown lead. Now here we go, coming into halftime. How are we going to play this game? Throw it deep, throw it medium. What's working here? Now throw it medium, keep the pass attack going, keep the offense going. How are we going to stop them? We got to defend the pass. Defend the pass, I'm assuming? Yeah. Defend the medium pass. They're picking us apart too much, it seems like, on zones. Richardson on 2nd and 7. He gets sacked right there. It's Fenton again. That's the full sack for him. 3rd and 15 now for Richardson. Come on. We have a wide open wide receiver. That's going to be Devontae. Sideline catch. On the 49-yard line now. Here we go. Big sack for loss. Loss of 5 for T.J. Watt. 2nd 15 now. Come on. Rolling out to the right. Going sideline deep. Caught on the run is C.D. Lamb. And he's down at the 11, forced out by the safety. 1st and 10 now, handoff. Bijan Robinson one-on-one with the safety. He can't be stopped. And he gets bowled over for the touchdown right there. Bijan Robinson, the running back, as he's looking to have himself another 1,000-yard season. So up 20-6 now after the rushing touchdown. Max Johnson hits the open seam in the middle of the field. That takes him over 100 yards on the game. Third and 4 now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And of course, a little slant route. That's good. A little slant route. Now 3rd and 5. Come on. Pass rush. Gets home on that one. Pushing him all the way back to the 43-yard line. Big loss. 50-plus yard field goal attempt. That kick is up, and that kick will be wide left. So Philadelphia getting good field goal position thanks to that missed field goal. There you go. You got Goddard with the touchdown up the middle. Big reception right there down to the 29. Here we go. Keeping it moving. Richardson sack from behind. That's going to be Fenton again. Fenton just coming in like a madman for these sacks. Up the middle. Pass deflected. We're setting up for another field goal attempt. That kick will be good. Up 23-6 currently. So Philadelphia has more points than they have field goals attempted, which is pretty good. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers looking to keep this offense moving. There you go. Big sack right there. Loss of 9. Multiple Eagles on that stop. 3rd and 11. Here we go. Johnson trying to roll out. He's hit as he's throwing. That ball's going to skip all over the ground. 4th and 11 now. Play action. A little bit. Not a great play action. That throw went right to Avonte Maddox. Maddox trying to get a break, and he cannot advance it past the 40-yard line. Philadelphia takes hold of this ball. Now it's 6 minutes, 42 seconds left. Handoff, Bijan Robinson. Bijan gets himself a massive hole right there. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia. Underneath, throw to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown with it. And Brown's going to be down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal now to Richardson. Clean pocket throwing. That's caught by A.J. Brown. They're going to roll out a touchdown. Feet came down in the end zone. Up 30-6 now throwing. That one's going to be caught, and taking it down is Claypool. Now 1st and 10. Hit as he's throwing and caught again somehow. Tripped up is the receiver. 2nd and goal. That throw will be caught in the end zone right there. 2-point conversion attempt for whatever reason. I guess they're just trying to get as many points as possible so it doesn't look as bad on the stat sheet. But that 2-point conversion is blown up right there. Pushed them all the way back. And Philadelphia comes out of this one victorious. I mean, you did allow the 1 touchdown. 12 total points, 2 field goals, and a touchdown. Denied 2-point conversion. 30-12 is the final score of this. So Richardson moves this Philadelphia Eagles team to a perfect 5-0 on the season. Definitely not the outcome Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers would have wanted coming into this game. Max Johnson, 1 passing touchdown, a couple passing attempts deep. He did have an interception on the game, which is definitely brutal for any young QB. I mean, but Anthony Richardson had 2 interceptions on the game. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Only 19 of 30 for 324 yards. Bijan had 61 yards and a touchdown. 111 yards for A.J. Brown, 137 for Devontae Smith. Dickerson allowed no sacks, 1 sack allowed by Lane Johnson. 11 tackles led the team from Tremaine Edmonds. 4 tackles for loss led the team. Good for them. 3 sacks from Brian Breezy led the team. 1 pick from Avonte. You like to see that from our slot corner. Jake Elliott was perfect. No punts on the game. LJ was fine with 107 return yards, 15 punt return yards. Now comes Ronnie Harrison. Ronnie Harrison has himself a very good game. He gets an upgrade out of his performance there. He's had a couple good weeks here for Philadelphia on defense. Upgrade that zone coverage right there. Just make him an absolute ball hawk when it comes to just locking up receivers deep. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, that like button, comment down below, texting me to the peace out, rock on, stay super classy, catch you next episode, and see you later.